project is Role of Materials in Food Processing. Food processing is the set of methods and techniques used to transform raw ingredients into food or to transform food into other forms for composition by animals or humans, either in home or food processing industry. Food processing typically takes clean, harvested products and uses these to produce attractive, short-life food products. Processing food helps in preservation, toxin removal, easing marketing and distribution tasks, and increasing food consistency. From the start of the project, myself, Alekhya, and Prithvi divided our tasks and collected various materials for the project. We then divided our tasks for reporting, selection of materials. In general, cleaning and purifying of nourishment handling hardware start before the construction of equipment. The same number of cleaning issues are the consequences of produced output. Materials in food industry usually consist of carbon steel, plastics, aluminium, and stainless steel. Corrosion is the main problem if the materials used are not appropriate. Aluminium is a material utilized broadly to process gear. It has decent quality to weight propagation and is exceeding impervious to corrosion. Steel is the most commonly used in food processing. Plain steel has moderately powerless detachment and is unprotected. It will keep on rusting and it will consume lot of. Another commonly used material is the stainless steel. Stainless steel is commonly recognized because of its properties like buffering and polishing. The types of finishes are like dull finish and smooth finish. Welding. Improper welding and well-complete strategies can lead splits. These regions leave perfect areas for the bacterial development. Utilization of filler materials, crushing and cleaning welds and glass impacting can diffuse of this issue. Scratches and dents. Efficient care must be taken to maintain the surface without any dents or scratches during the process of fabrication. Food preservation techniques. There are various kinds of food preservation techniques like freezing, canning, and drying. Canning. Canning is a procedure of applying warmth to substances that is fixed in a jug and it aims to decimate any microorganisms that can bring in about nourishment decay. Heat is produced to stop this waste, the nourishment for a particular time frame and killing undesirable microorganisms. During canning procedure, air is driven from the jug and a vacuum is framed at the container, cools and seals. The canning is basically of two types, water bath canning and pressure canning. Water bath canning. Water bath canning is usually even called as hot water bath, wherein the jug is filled up and is submerged in water and warmed to an inward temperature of 212 degrees for a particular time frame. Utilize this strategy for handling high corrosive substances. Example, natural product, things producing using organic product, pickles, fruits and tomatoes. Pressure canning. Pressure canning uses a large candle that produces steam in a locked container. The filled container reaches a temperature of 240 degrees, which is measured by a weighing gauge on the pressure can cover. The pressure canner is used for processing vegetables and other foods like meat, poultry and fish. Freezing food. This is a process in which the food is prepared, packed and frozen at tender and fresh state. We can see the freezing food process basically in some of the daily used vegetables, fruits, breads and cakes. There are some chances which may cause the freezer to burn, like reduced exposure to air, do not overfill the freezer, avoid fluctuating temperatures. We even use vacuum packs. The vacuum packs are sealed are airtight bags and bottles. This method is recommended in food processing as airtight environment does not provide oxygen needed by bacteria to survive, which prevents in rotting of food.
Freezing food is a process in which the food is prepared, packed, and frozen at very tender and fresh state. Some of the examples of the freezing food include vegetables, fruits, breads, and cakes. Sometimes there are chances of freezer burn. Reduce exposure to air, avoid fluctuating temperatures, do not overfill the freezer. As given in the slide, the goal of food packaging is to pack food in a cost-effective way that satisfies industry requirements, consumer desires, food safety, and reduced environmental impact. The main concern of food packaging is to protect food products from outside influences and damage, and to provide consumers with ingredient and nutritional information. The shelf life of a food product is significantly determined by the package design and construction. It is the packaging materials and technologies which maintains the product quality and freshness during distribution and storage. Traditional materials used in food packaging include glass, metals, paper and paperboards, and plastics. Glass is an extremely old form of food packaging, which is believed that the first glass objects for holding food have appeared around 3000 BC. The production of glass containers involves heating a mixture of silica, sodium carbonate, calcium carbonate, and alumina to high temperatures until the materials melt into a thick liquid mass. The liquid mass is then poured into molds. The glass produced maintains product freshness for a long period without impairing taste, as it is impermeable to gases and vapors. Metal is the most versatile one, which offers a combination of excellent physical protection and barrier properties, formability and decorative potential, recyclability and consumer acceptance. Aluminum and steel are the two metals which is predominantly used in packaging. Aluminum. Aluminum is a lightweight silvery white metal derived from bauxite ore, commonly used to make cans, foil, and laminated paper or plastic packaging. It exists in combination with oxygen as alumina. Aluminum is highly resistant to most forms of corrosion, unlike other metals, and due to its natural coating of aluminum oxide, it provides a highly effective barrier to the effects of air, temperature, moisture, and chemical attack. Aluminum foil. By rolling pure aluminum metal into very thin sheets and then annealing it to achieve dead folding properties, aluminum foil is made. Moreover, aluminum foil is available in a wide range of thicknesses. The one with thinner foils are used to wrap food, and with thicker foils are used for trays. Like all aluminum packaging, aluminum foil acts as an excellent barrier to moisture, air, odors, light, and microorganisms. Tin plate. Tin plate exhibits excellent barrier properties to gases, water vapor, light, and odors. Apart from this, it can be heat treated and sealed hermetically to make it suitable for sterile products. Tin plate can be used for many different shaped containers because of its ductility and formability. Due to various properties such as thermosealability, microwavability, optical properties, and unlimited sizes and shapes, different types of plastics are being used as material for food packaging, including polyolefin, polyester, polyvinyl chloride, polyvinylidene chloride, polystyrene, polyamide, and ethylene vinyl alcohol. But polyolefin and polyesters are the most common among the plastics. By using sulfate and sulfide from wood, an interlaced network of cellulose fibers is derived and then pulped or bleached and treated with chemicals such as limicides. It is then treated with some strengthening agents to produce the paper product. Paper and paperboards are commonly used in milk cartons, corrugated boxes, bags and sacks, folding cartons, and wrapping paper. Tissue paper, paper plates, and cups are some other examples of paper and paperboards. Conclusion. The primary purpose of food processing must continue to be maintaining the safety, wholesomeness, and quality of food. The impact of processing waste on the environment can be minimized by prudently selecting materials. Adequate monitoring of food fortification is essential and should include both monitoring of critical control points in the production and distribution of fortified foods and monitoring of micronutrition status of target populations in establishing the need for intervention and to assess food fortification impact. And here's the list of references which we have used for our project. Thank you.